catch is made. Patrick spins around and walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Denver.
John, the Broncos quickly turning the page from the Buccaneers now to the Jets playing on Thursday Night Football. Do you think that could actually be a good thing, just to wash that bad taste out of their mouth?
We hope so, but obviously it's a tough turnaround because it's such a short time. We're so banged up, but we're going to have to rely on some young guys again to come through for us. But, hopefully we can do that, get that first win under our belt. I think we're at the point now we got to take it 1 week at a time and, focus on one game and, try to get to 1-0 in our own minds. And so if we can do that going against the Jets team that struggled a little bit, but we still have to go back in their backyard. So hopefully we can get that done. It's a long way to go, but, I think everybody around here is hungry for that first win.
I know from a fan's perspective, they tend to look at things in a big picture. But, speaking as a former player, how can you narrow your focus to just 1 week at a time here?
Well, I think you just have to eliminate the noise that's out there and everything that's going on and what's gone on in the past and really kind of concentrate on what's in front of us. Obviously, we can look back and say there's a lot of different things that have gone on and, things haven't gone our way. We've had a bunch of injuries, but, that's the NFL, and you got to be able to battle through all those situations. And so for us to just get our focus in this week and try to get to 1-0 to where we don't look at the big picture, where we sit, and that we've dug ourselves a little bit of a hole here. So if we can just concentrate and take it one at a time and slowly dig out of that.
You mentioned the injuries, another week here, another couple of guys head into IR. In your entire career, have you seen something quite like this?
I have not. I left the game last Sunday and thought we'd got through a game other than Austin Cleacho had pulled a hamstring. I knew that, but did not know anything about Eli or Jarrell. And so found out about those on Monday, which were another, gut punch. But, we're kind of got used to those the last 3 weeks. And so hopefully we can just figure out a way to win a football game and be able to get through a game healthy.
There's a lot of injuries, and not just to anybody, but to Pro Bowl caliber players. From your seat, is it frustrating? It has to be, just because you've constructed this roster, and then to just see it get plagued by injuries here, it has to be frustrating.
Yeah, it really is. And I think, it's as frustrating for the players that are getting hurt. I think I feel bad for them because they worked so hard in the off season to get where they are and then have their season end or, for the most part, end. Some of them will be able to get back in 3 or 4 weeks, but, it's frustrating for the players. And then obviously it's frustrating for all of us too, to continue to try to find players to replace the players that we've lost. And this year is very difficult for that too, because practice squad rosters are 4 men, or 4 people larger. And so it's a little more difficult to find those replacements. But, keep working at it and hopefully, continue to put everybody together and get everybody on the same page and win a football game.
When you're ready to buy a house, a mortgage from U.S. Bank could help make it possible. And we'll be with you every step of the way. See about pre-qualifying today. U.S. Bank, the power of possible.
Brett Rippon is getting the start against the Jets here. He's been in the building now for a little bit. What did you like about him coming out of Boise State?
Brett's a winner. He won a lot of football games at Boise State. And I think that, he's a guy that's very sharp on the mental side of the game, knows, the offense, and he's worked in it. And, obviously not got a lot of reps in practice, but, he's a guy that's a mental guy. And so, he'll get the ball to the right spot. He's a competitor. And, like I said, he's won a lot of football games like he did at Boise State. So, I think that, we got a chance to be successful with it.
Want to highlight a positive here so far. Shelby Harris has had a great start to the season, had a couple of sacks the other day. What have you liked about his game and the start to this year from him?
Well, Shelby came into camp, and he's probably in the best shape he's ever been in, which I think, really has helped him. He's a very smart player, and he's got a good knack. He's a very good athlete for the size, and, he can do a lot of things. He bats a lot of balls down, and then when he decides to rush the passer, he can get some pressure on the passer too. So, Shelby's had a very good start to this season. Hopefully it continues.
All right, John, I appreciate your time, and hopefully tomorrow night's the night.
I hope so. Thanks, Phil.